Hello and welcome to what will hopefully be the last episode of the Lair of Dag, but I'm not making any promises. Has to be done today, so it'll be a maximum of one after this, but we will see. So hopefully you've enjoyed the previous content. If you haven't seen it, then there's a whole bunch of other videos building to this point. Go watch them and come back. There's a playlist with them all in. If you subscribe, you'll see when new ones come out. Hit a like. Comment. Did you like this? Would you like me to do more like this? What kind of things are people interested in seeing? And we have Discord, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. Sign up for those and you'll see everything that comes out. That said, I'm low on time, so let's get down to it. Here we go. So we've done the bulk of the work over here, but what I'm going to do is tart it up a bit, basically. So I'm going to go to painting, stalagmites, shrink my brush size and my density, and then come to areas like here and just add a bit of life around the outsides so it doesn't look quite as plain, basically. There we go. So basically we're just sprucing things up a bit, making the walls a bit more interesting. Use that one. Shrink that down. You need to keep half an eye when you're doing this, just to make sure it doesn't do something really daft and remove something you've already put in. I'm not just going to be doing these. I'm going to be coming in and putting in some mushrooms and things as well in a minute, but it's just a little bit of low level interest. Come back and delete those in a minute, they're a bit big. There's not vast amounts, there's nothing that fancy, it's just adding life, adding randomness, adding just bits and pieces that make it, I want that to be deleted. bit more interesting. There's nothing worse than a dull map. Unless you're doing a line drawing based map, that's a bit different, but that's not what we're doing here. We're creating an environment. And an environment needs a bit of life. Okay, let's go back to normal objects rather than the erase brush, because the erase brush is a fairly violent way of dealing with all of this. Now what I can just do is come along and ping in individuals just to fill in any spaces, tweak what's there so that it doesn't cause any problems. Collisions off. Bring that one down there. Bring that one back in that way a bit. And then I want to run a quick test to make sure I haven't made that too tight, which I may have. Put them down there. But it may have been too tight to start off with. Nope, my mini can make it through. Right, so that has plenty of life. Back to objects and painting and stalactites. And suddenly we're just creating again. Some more stuff around the edges here just to add a bit of life. It's very dull and plain down here at the moment. It's going to need to be moved. Back to objects and tidy those up a bit. There's a couple in here. Right, now I'm going to go to crystals. And just have certain areas with crystals in. I'm not going quite as mad as with the crystals, but I am going to come and put some in along here. And as always, remember to save. Now, while I think of it, go back to ordinary objects, and I'm going to come over here, just grab a crystal, roll copy, Control Z, Control V, do this right, Control V, Control V, and one last time. Back to place objects and nature, because now I want glowing mushrooms. In amongst all the tents. You can boost the density slightly. But you see how with this tool, how quickly and easy that is. You have to delete that one. I'm probably going to remove the really big ones that appear in here as I do this. Or shrink them. That's always a possibility. But now see how much more lively these spaces are looking. It's only taken a couple of minutes. And we've added so much in. So back to select objects. Come grab that one, and I'm going to shrink it. Not that low. And the same with that. That just pure object scatter is an amazing tool for just boosting everything a little and adding that extra element. So now if we go over and kill our lighting, just to see how much more vibrant that's become. Turn the lights back up. Objects, paint, shrink, and back to stalactites and stalagmites. And just beef up the rest of these areas. Stone there I'm going to have to remove in a fraction of a second, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. And I need to check this before I do too much in this area, again to make sure that a mini can pass through. Because right now they're going to struggle. Drag that to there. I may have to do some carving down there. I think that little protrusion there may prevent them, but we'll see. Drag that to there. And then give me back paint objects. And some more. See, sometimes, as you will have just seen, if we go back, I deleted a couple of those because it was trying to place whatever I'm dropping where those were. And then add in some more crystals. A small cluster at the front there, and a couple there. And again, I want all my crystals red, so I'm just going to come through and repaste them all nice and quickly. Paint. Back down to these. Now I'm gonna drag my alchemist. Come on. Back in there. Normally what I'm checking is, can I get through this way? This might get a little tight. Yep, I've got lots of problems in here. So terrain, carved cave. Actually, no. I could use carved cave, but that's gonna create lots of things I don't want. So I'm going to use flattened terrain. Maximum brush strength, minimum brush height. Out there, and back into my front here. Okay, there's still areas with problems that I need to go and look at. Including there. So, drain, flatten. Times from the size of this brush drives me up the wall. They are not infrequent. I'm going to go carve cave. Because I get a small brush that way. I may have to delete things, but I have more control. Okay. Objects. I'm not necessarily actually going to delete them. I might just do something like that and move them, because it can still add some interest. Actually, let's leave you there and pick you up there because I'm going to check that door. Better. And you can see things slow down. I've really got to get a better graphics card. I could drop the graphics levels on this. This is set pretty much to maximum. I'm getting myself confused. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so again, the terrain is a bit rough. Flatten. There we go. I don't mind a little bit of roughness, but escape. Now, what do we have available in paint on? Storage? No. Ruins? No. Food and drink? No, I don't like that. Okay, go to kitchen, didn't I? I'll have knives that don't really need rolling pins set in an armory. So we have food. What I wanted to do, come over here, let's go back into there. Paint. files. Okay, occasionally does things like that I'm going to have to go and fix. So that's made that a bit more interesting. Don't need to add much into there. Rocks. Can I have all of this done before I have to go to a work meeting, surely? Those big ones will have to go, needless to say. Though some of them might get dragged out. And then objects, ordinary objects, give me lights, candles. Just want some ordinary itty bitty little candles. Because this area, well, you'll have the mushrooms, but the mushrooms don't actually generate light. So I need just some little light sources so that when I do what will probably be the next video, because we've done quite well in this, thanks to all the wonderful tools. Which will be the tour. A lot of these areas are going to be pure black if I don't just spruce them up a little. Okay. So now I'm looking at lighting a bit more seriously. Duplicate that. The only place I haven't done, so I'll go to my meeting, then come back and do that, is the Chief's Hut. And then I think we're done. So there'll be a short interlude as we're only half an hour through while I save. And I'll be back in a little while. I hope you're enjoying this so far, and see you in a bit. And we're back, so I'm not going to mess around. Let's get straight into it. I was thinking one thing while I was away, which is seeing the blue here. So I'm actually going to change the background lighting to red, so that gives us more of the Blood River effect and just improves the tone a bit. So let's zoom all the way out and just see what we have back here. It's running slow. There. That's a bit better. What I do think I want to do is just add a bit more around there, slightly dark, and a little bit up the top there. So, back to white light, and up it goes. Over nature, because I'm going to use more mushrooms. Reshrink it, because I closed down the software. Because this area is a little on the plain side. And rocks. Stalactites. He's a bit big. I'm gonna just boost the brush density because it's running a little low. A couple of big ones in there that I need to deal with. And more over this way. Back to me mushrooms. Nope. Now we've got nice sticky more stalactites. And you're okay down there. You I will shrink. And you. No, not that.
collisions off before I do this. I'm going to add a couple more of these down here. There we go. Let's grab a small one. Push that one on there a bit. So that just adds visual interest and pieces going all the way around the outside, and a bit more over here, I think. There we go. And because kind of funny like that, I'm coming back over here and carving all the way down, maximum strength, minimum brush, lower terrain. That's what I'm going to do. Effects, black smoke, small brush, lots of density. Object. And make them black, because that's just what you want really when you're walking over an endless pit. Do this right eventually. There we go. Is to find that the planks that you're walking over that are dodgily connected let's give me a rock. There we go. Back into a three-dimensional view. And I'm going to come back over here because of the way I've done that and find myself a singular candle the place in the middle. Then back to scatter. Small. So ruined. No. Bit of broken pottery around the side here. And then some stone rubble out around the front. Because it still has way too much in the way of order, and I need some detritus. Increase that. There we go. File save. All the way out. There we go. So I need to do the inside of that. Okay, good. Because I'm in painting. Open them. Right, so braziers. Couple of those there. No. One thing that I haven't quite worked out yet is recapturing things. Make that black. Bed. Doesn't want a royal throne, that could upset the boss. No one wants to upset the boss. Afraid that might do what I want. Right, light. Candles again. The hidden candle is actually a really useful little trick. Close that. Now we've got some light in there. So that's that done. And that, as they say, is the Lair of Dagg. So, with all of that done, I hope you've liked this series. I will be coming back in. In fact, I'm going to go and finish tidying up the light while I say this. So it's all nice and the way I want it. Let's go back down, just have one quick last look. So flat map, that is what we have. What I will do, and I'm going to do it outside of this because there's not a lot of point in wasting the time, is I'm going to expand the rocks over there to cover everything for the physical walkthrough, but have a top map without them. So you'll see something slightly different on the physical walkthrough, but this will be actually what the main thing is. So please, if you've enjoyed this, give us a like. If you want to see more, click subscribe, hit the bell, and of course, join us on Instagram, Facebook, come to the Discord, become part of the community, and comment. We can have a conversation in there if you want to stick with Facebook. And Facebook even has its community feature. Isn't getting a lot of use at the moment, but who knows? That could be where the future is. So, with that said, I'll be back for the walkthrough. Other than that, this is the Lair of Dagg. You have seen it all built. The map will be available on Steam Workshop. And bye for now.